Oh, and we're good to go. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. As you may recall, the other night, we did pretty well on the Mythic ladder. Gonna just be hitting more of the same today, I think. I am really enjoying Boros Cloud. Every time I wake up, I see about 10 new complaints about the standard format. So the best thing we can do is bury our heads in the sand and pretend it's not burning behind us. Or more importantly, let's actually look for a deck we can play post-ban. And I'm pretty high on this one. Again, this is our Cloud Helmet deck. I actually put up a video last night for it. Just going to be jamming some games. So if you are interested to see how this deck plays, strap yourselves in. I just realized my face is covering the sideboard here, but you can look at the full vid if you do want to see the full list. Let's have a look where we ended up last night after Decay. Alright, so we've dropped 100. We ended up in the 800s. And overnight, I haven't played since I ended stream, and we're chilling at 955. So if we can get to 500 and chill there, I think we'll be good for qualifier points, which... in this absolute mess of a season, I think we take it. Let's jam some games though, hey? Absolutely time to jam some games, I think. Wait, it says I'm 838. I thought it was 955. What the hell? Game? Has it just promoted me for playing the game? Is this what they have to do now to get people to keep playing? They just give you free elo? Alrighty. Take us away, Hired Claw. Oh boy. We got the Simic aggro game 1. There will be much fun to have, apparently. We'll just yeet this Llanowar Elves. Elo is just a resource and Hasbro controls the supply. Honestly, we should seize the means of production. Am I right, brother? Or should I say comrade? No, I'm only joking. I would never. All glory to our corporate overlord, Watsy. If I say nice things, the shuffler will be good to me today, right? It was very kind to me yesterday, actually, so... well, the opponent's not going to play creatures. We'll play our creatures, you know? Flood Pitch Drowner? Alright, sure thing, buddy. Let's see if he takes this trade. I'm happy if he takes this trade. Hideclaw has done his sacred duty of being a 1-drop that does damage. Spyglass, Siren here. Opponent really said, I will not play the map token. Blessed be thy wizards who live upon the coast. May the draw be plentiful and just what we need. Honestly, couldn't have said it better myself, dude. So, Burst Lightning Llanowar Elves here feels right because he could play an Ouroborid next turn. But he's also kind of cooked on 2 lands. I'm still learning the Simic aggro matchup. But I think you have to race them. I don't think you can, like, outvalue them. I might regret this. If he hits land into Ouroborid, we're very sad here. Alright, the map token is being used. He hits the land. Does he have a 3-mana play? If he has, what's it called, Mosswood Sentinel? That would be pretty sad for us, honestly. Also, good to see you, Lord Solvable. Have you been solving many conundrums lately? Oh my god. Nah, screw it. We're in this deep. Screaming Nemesis. Screaming Nemesi. A swarm of Screaming Nemesis is a school of Screaming Nemesi, perhaps. Yeah, okay. So Ouroboros coming down. My hope here is it's too late. So this is going to make one of these a 2/2. That's fine. Alright, this'll do it. Observe the Nova Hellkite and see how its power grows. Oh, I didn't even get to show you the interaction. It was going to get +4/+4. It was going to be funny. I promise. I think that's a rare game 1 win against Simic. We do not want self-destruct. We want all the instant speed interaction. We'll roll with this. I think Simic aggro is the best answer we have to mono red aggro right now. Genuinely, I believe that, and I think it's no small part why mono red aggro kind of got filtered at the standard spotlight this year or last weekend. It was this year technically, but I guess we do nothing for one turn. Why not? Gene Pollinator. We'll might as well get the tap land down. We're chillin', we're chillin'. Big chillin'. Opponent's just gonna swing. Okay, opponent is definitely holding a Flood Pits Drowner, so we'll just chill. Let him have it. Our response is to just zap the Pollinator now. And then next turn, Nova Hellkite wants to come down. Oh, hell yeah. Nova Hellkite loves when we can zap a Llanowar Elves. That's that good shit. Although we could get hit by a counterspell here. The answer is no, we won't. Oh, that's fantastic. I want Nova Hellkite to kill all the 1 health creatures today. I think we play the tap land this turn. Alright. Hellkite comes down, say goodbye to your Flood Pits Drowner. Swing at you in the air for 4 damage, cry about it. This has been the most merciful Simic aggro game I think I have played this month. An Ouroboros. Let's just send a Hellkite at him. He can't kill me next turn. I'm winning the aggro race right now. Another Ouroboros. I'm still alive. Yes. Everyone say hello to our first bot of the night. Can we ban? Easy. I'm getting good at it. So opponent's dead here, right? He didn't play around the 3rd Hellkite. Should have known better. Alright, off to a good start. I'll take your points, buddy. We win the hard matchup. I think that is genuinely the 645. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I think that's the I think that's genuinely the first time I've beaten Simic aggro with this deck. I think that deck is its hardest matchup in my opinion. I can't reroll that quest, bummer. Alright. Well, one drop. We love to see it. Oh boy. Do we have the control player? Oh, Jeskai control. Everyone boo this man. Boo. Use your removal. I demand it. Stock up turn, alright. Well, he's used Get Lost, so I'm pretty inclined to use Screaming Nemesis here, because Lightning Helix is his only other cheap removal spell. Get Lost is the only card that can safely remove Helix, and he's already played one. Helix? You know what I meant. Plus, he can't counter a card that he doesn't have the mana for. Hello, opponent. Would you like to interact with this? I'm gonna play the boots. Lets me have it. Alright. Pass. I may self-destruct here if he taps out. Oh, we love to do this. The best self-destruct target in all of Magic. We blow up our Nemesis, it hurts itself, so it triggers itself, and we turn off his healing as well, because it's Screaming Nemesis. That's great. That is so dirty. I don't need that. Dragonfire, sure. Interesting inclusion. Might as well gem this, see what he does with it. There's the No More Lies. So this Burst Lightning is going to be our over-the-top finisher, I think, here. At this rate. We'll grab a Hired Claw here. Helix won't heal him. We'll jam a Hired Claw again. And we'll go to combat. We're just making opponent have to have interaction up the wazoo at this point. Does he have another piece of interaction? A Braid, sure. He can't keep this up. He needs to take a turn to draw cards at this rate. Well, there we go. Hopefully we don't draw a land. That would be ideal. I'd like to draw a cheap creature to be able to attack immediately with. Unfortunately, that is not the thing I'm looking for. Alrighty. We'll go get our dragon. Give me some of that red mana. Jeskai Revelation, sure. Do we deal with this card? I think this is probably one of our best targets for this. He needs to find a lot of damage to kill me here. Take 2. Ooh. Oh man, he keeps topping that. That is really annoying. He may have got the stabilize, unfortunately. There's Shiko. That won't kill me. Still alive here. Oh, but he could have another instant here, and he has me. Ugh, lame. Alright, buddy. Damn, we got close there. Alright. We'll chuck in the Lynxes. Self-destruct probably stays in the deck as a one of. Burst of Lightning goes. We work backwards. I like Rescuer in this matchup. Kraza, Chandra, Magebane Lizard. You really want to start loading up on creatures against control to make him have to use all his spot removal. We got a little unlucky there by the fact that he just kept drawing into spot removal. We probably want our second Get Lost in the deck. Do we want it over Self-Destruct? Probably not. Do we cut 1 Lynx for a Self-Destruct? We'll roll with this. It's really impressive that there's people still dedicated to playing Control in this meta. I genuinely think there might be gluttons for punishment. Oh, we'll take that. And we'll play Kraza here, and we'll give him haste. So opponent cannot counter our spells here. Dude's gonna have to use his mana now to deal with this. The Helix. And we'll bring in the Magebane Lizard here and attach the boots to it. Oh, that's interesting. Does it change anything for us? I don't think so. If they see to counterspell, I think we're alright with that. Essence Scatter. That is such a mental inclusion. Put a null in like a normal person, brother. We want this to be a stock-up turn, ideally. He said no. Alright. We'll save Chandra for a turn where he taps out. Alright, stock up, deal some damage, we love to see it. Nemi. We'll have this eat the No More Lies. Deal some damage. Very nice. Get some more resources out of him. This man has been having every answer he needs so far, which is an unfortunate reality of playing into control sometimes. A split up of this guy, bro. Insane. Let's see if he's got counterspell number 3. Ah, no, I think we play Cloud here, actually. Might as well attach the booties. Dragonfire, sure. Man has the next piece of interaction. He says, draw go. So this dodges everything but get lost. Which he has. Of course he does. We got him down to 6. And then he's got Jeskai Revelation mana. My man has kept so much interaction. Surely he's nearly out here. Alright, tapped out. Very good. Let's see if we can bait out a No More Lies here to get Chandra down. Oh my god, brother. I'd prefer if opponent would stop drawing. We'll use the Warp on Hellkite here because chances are Hellkite doesn't live. And we're looking for lands too. We really want to use the extra mana to get map token, to be able to spend our map tokens. Yeah, there we go. Get those lands out of our deck. Opponent's just going to sit there on that mana. I'll have this shock me. And this beats No More Lies now, but it doesn't beat Jeskai Revelation, which he doesn't have. Has he got Tashana's Tidebinder? Yeah, he's gonna get lost it, sure. We're one Sunspire Lynx away from having this, but we gotta get the Lynx. This is like getting blood from a stone, honestly. With how this game's playing. Well, I mean, he takes 3 here, right? And now we can't heal? Has he got the next removal spell? A Braid. Oh my lord, dude. Interaction City here. If his last card is Jeskai Revelation. Alright, thank god. He drew all that interaction, so it makes sense that we get over the top of him eventually, but Jesus, he made us fight for that. Self-destruct, I think, goes. He's just jammed his deck with every interaction spell. I always cut self-destruct. It's always how I end up, I swear. We have the Hellkite opener. I don't know if that's good enough. We're on the draw. Yeah, why not? Maybe we need Hired Claw in this matchup. Lets me have that. Very kind of you, opponent. May you tap out this turn with a stock up. He does not. Alright, we'll go for the Hellkite 1 here. So this only loses to Get Lost. And if he Get Losts this, it means Chandra's not getting Get Losted. Lovely. So that's perfectly fine. We'll jam Chandra number 1. Why not? Wait, that's not Chandra. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. I grabbed the wrong red card. Oh brother, that was such a free get Chandra turn too. Oh well. That's on me. Split up, sure thing. Ooh. So he kicked Consult there. I reckon we'll play Emperor or Wandering Rescuer on his end step to get Chandra in safely. He's just gonna Helix me in the face. Sure, buddy. Oh, that's a good sign. Alright, no. We'll hold. I'm getting excited to play Rescuer. If I play Rescuer now, he fishes for a Get Lost with that. We don't mind this getting normalized, because it taps him out. Alright, it's sticking. Brother's got to deal with this. Alright, this has got to be, like, the safest Chandra known to man. There's no way Wander is sticking on the board here, right? This is lethal if he doesn't deal with it. It's hexproof now, so he can't get rid of it. He's trying to figure out what's giving it hexproof. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker its control. Oh yeah, so this is checkmate. We destroy our own thing to deny him the life gain. Oh, that's funny. What a weird line. We'll take it. Dude, Wandering Rescuer does it. We love to see it. So I could stop here and 100% end up with top 1200 to get the play-in points, but we're not cowards. We're playing on. I'll tell you what, if we get to 150, if we get to top 150, that's my cutoff point. I'll stop at top 150, and I'll take the top 250, which will give me a qualifier spot. If I'm not mistaken, in an event. Because it's like 3 days left till end of season, right? So, we'll wait and see. Keep. Thank God Verge taps for white first, so we can play Cloud on 2. Might as well get the booties down. Shock. Sure, buddy. Alright, Cloud enters. So we don't mind Cloud getting Flood Pits drowned at this point. He's a mercenary, so shoot the Sheriff doesn't work on Cloud, funny enough. The one mercenary in the standard that it shoot the sheriff matters for. Oh, is he trying to get it? Can he not shoot the sheriff it? Surely he has flood pits. He's gonna stab, sure. That's Cloud's job there. To simply come down. Alright, what instant speed creature will you be playing, my guy? I'm gonna let him have this attack, because I want him to tap out. We want him to get something in at instant speed. Which apparently is not happening. It might seem counterintuitive to not play a Hellkite this turn. But I actually don't want it to get countered, so I'm just gonna chill. If he has Enduring Curiosity, this man's a cooker. Another Drowner, sure. We'll let him deal the damage again. Alright. We don't need to Helix that, because unless he has a hard counterspell, I've got the 2 mana to pay for this when I warp it in. If he deals with it, the minimum thing it's going to do is ideally remove Flood Pit's Drowner here. Yeah, he had shoot the sheriff, so he couldn't hit Cloud. That's really funny, actually. That's great. Beastbinder, that eats the fastest lightning helix in the West. Yeah. And again, I really want to play around the counterspell. We'll probably play Hired Claw second main phase. Actually, we don't have to. So I'll make this come in. I'll take 2 to do this. Again, beats Counterspell. Demir's Counterspell is basically counter anything unless its opponent pays 2. So that's why I'm always floating 2 mana here. And we'll smack him in the face for 11. Alright, opponent. Alright, we'll give him his counterspell. If he's got it now. Because Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon can give me the value I need later. Yeah, so he's had it the whole time, and we just had it bricked for him. We've got lethal next turn, with or without it. He's got the mana now to animate the Soulstone Sanctuary, though. Not that it matters here, because Hired Claw will deal 1 damage minimum. And then Lightning Helix comes in for the cleanup. GG. Alright. So against Dimir mid-range, Twinbore Stormbrood goes out because you need to play instant speed to deal with their answers. I like an extra Get Lost to deal with Kaito. Outside of that, there's not too much really to change. Maybe a Self-Destruct out for Wandering Rescuer. There might be a world where we cheese him out with that. We'll go with this. Wandering Rescuer can be a really dirty flash creature to beat his shenanigans when he tries to swing with us with a bunch of stuff. Going second with this hand, hey? We'll have to shock ourselves. Burst Lightning will pretty much mean Kaito does not come down on turn 3. So I am happy to keep this, I think. Oh, never mind. The one card that gets past Burst Lightning. That's on me. Take 2. He's holding that Flood Pit's Drowner, so we just pass. Alright, he's getting the Kaido opening, it looks like. Or not. Alright, if he goes for the Kaito play here, I think we let him have it. Because we can kill Kaido on the clapback. Dude does not take it. Alright. That's a good find. We'll have this come in tapped and pass, I think. Feybloom Trick. That's an interesting choice. We'll go for the Lightning Helix here. Because Cecil is going to flip next turn, so we have to deal with it. So our goal is just to play at instant speed now. Which, surprisingly, for a red deck, we can do. Ooh. Are we happy to see that? I think so. Hide Claw, don't mind if I do. And I'll chill. He's probably holding a Flood Pits, waiting for something to stun, I guess. We'll see. A Tidebinder. Yeah, this is definitely getting Burst Lightninged. We do it when he's tapped out. And we'll hold the other Burst Lightning. We're running him out of resources, and he's not applying enough pressure to us. He's done all the damage to himself with Cecil. He's going to Strategic Betrayal a 1-drop as well. He definitely doesn't have many good cards that he wants to be playing. Alright, we're going to zap whatever he puts the map on, I think. He's smartly putting it on a token. Alright, just keep denying him resources. The thing he needs right now is an Enduring Curiosity or a Kaito, which we're robbing him of rightfully. And now we can get our creatures down. We'll make this come in for white because of Cloud. I think we're good here. Just putting the hurt on him now at this point. Siren, take 2. He still hasn't got his Curiosity. We'll play the Nemi. A swarm of screaming Nemi, if you will. They could make a choir. A symphony of Nemesis. There we go. We found it, guys. That's what we call a group of screaming Nemesis. A symphony of Nemesi. Alright, off the top, buddy. I bet he got it. I'm just getting the vibe. Nope. Alright, well, we'll take it. Oh, we can't find anything else. We're nearly out of gas here. Deck 3. Love to see it. Play a planes and pass. So we have lethal here now. We just gotta wait for him to, I mean, he can't even counter it. He's gonna leave that back to block, sure. Alright, good game. Thanks for playing. Ba-boom! 364. Alright. 250 is the magic number. But since there's 30 days left... Oh, not 30. Since there's 3 days left to go, we probably want to be a good distance ahead of 250 if we can be. Yeah? Alright. No one-drop play. Oh, I mean, we play the boots, but she'll be right. Boots it up. I feel like I've had boots on one a lot for a card that's only one of in my deck. Here we go. We got the hard matchup, gang. Get ready. We're gonna put the pressure on. We just gotta try and close the game out fast. I won't be able to buff Hired Claw and play Burst Lightning next turn unless I get another red source. So we'll see what he does here. The Riddler. Does Simic Aggro normally run the Riddler? Maybe they've started running it to beat out the control matchups. I don't know. Like, probably. Like, they could. I don't see why they couldn't. Oh, yeah, I snap take this Hellkite. If I can remove a creature with Hellkite, I take it. Now we're really racing. There's the Sentinel. Alright, that card is a problem. We'll go the Nemesis here. Let him have that. We'll deal the 3 to him. And now we're presenting a lethal situation. We need one land. And we've got Nova Hellkite to close the game, or Kicked Burst Lightning. Because Hired Claw will get to swing next turn. Hired Claw is at least 1 damage that we have on board right now. Opponent is tapping out. He's basically saying have a land, or have a land, bozo, is basically what he's saying. Take 3. Hey, look at that. I said bet. I have a proposition, opponent. Would you like to take... Oh, I didn't actually... Oh my god, brother. I'm a troll. I should have just kicked Burst Lightning. Oh, whatever. We're not dead. We're alive. We're just sandbagging, guys. Don't worry about it. This is top 300 gameplay, as you can tell. Alright. We should close here. This is 4, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, very good. Nearly through that. Maybe it's a bad matchup because I'm my own worst enemy. So this is the variant that runs Sentinel, so I'm very inclined to keep Stormbrood around. We cut Self-Destruct for a Get Lost, although having said that, Self-Destruct really finds a home here because he doesn't have many ways to deal with it. We want Get Lost. Probably at least 1 Burst Lightning goes. Fire Magic comes in for a Burst Lightning. I think Stormbrood might be bait. Would I run Sheltered by Ghost over Stormbrood is the question. He plays like an aggro deck, and he doesn't have good spot removal. I'm going to go for Sheltered, I think. Yeah, we'll run with this. Well, we got Helmet combo again. No 1 or 2 drops, though. That's really only our turn 2 that sucks. He didn't open with a 1 drop, so we should be fine. I would like to remove that. Doesn't feel great doing this, but I think it's correct. He's looking for a land, alright. Maybe I should have hit the paw patch. Dude's gonna hold some mana. I think he's planning a counter target spell unless opponent pays X. So what card am I happy to get countered? I think our line here is Screaming Nemesis on the board. If it gets countered, so be it. And then we line up a double two Hellkite turns after. Yeah, there we go. We respected the counter magic. It's basically a which would I rather lose. Still looking for that land. Does not find it. Oh, please bin that. He did not bin it. Damn. One can hope. It's got trample though. Do we live next turn? Oh, has he got another counter? If he has another counter, it's just over, I think. Because this will buff the recruit. Very sadly. He's got a Drowner. I'll give it to him. Bummer. That's about how this matchup usually goes. Alright. We got Cloud into Sheltered or Nova Hellkite here, so it's alright. We can also Lightning Helix on 2 if he has Llanowar Elves. He's got the elves. We have to deal with that. So next turn's probably Cloud plus Helmet. Ugh. Maybe I gotta remove that. Well, that means I just use Hellkite. Because that removes it and puts pressure on him. Beastbinder, alright. We'll grab a helmet. And you know what? All creatures must die. Ouroboros. This is really all I can do, though. What removal could he have here? I mean, Floodmore? It just resets, though. There's not many good removal spells he can have here. Another Ouroboros. Hey? Okay. What's our target here, do we reckon? Probably Cloud again. I think we just stack Ward on him. So we give him Ward 4 here. And what we probably do as well is attach the Giant Craft Helm to him. Oh my god, dude. Cease. Hmm. This man. Surely he's not killing me from 29 health right now. That's an insane block. Or lack of block from our opponent just then. Alright. I think that's game. That is a hell of a lot of damage coming his way. He needs to lose the Spyglass Siren here too. What's it gonna be? Siren down. We got no cards in hand, so we might as well just buffer Hide Claw. There's no guarantee he'll do this. He'll hurt himself next turn. In fact, I would say he's not going to, so... All we need to do is attack with both Hide Claws to win the game next turn. And Cloud has Ward 4 right now. And Hide Claws can block. I don't think there's a way out. Yeah, nice. Great win there. 300. All right, we're closing in fast. Holy moly. All right. Top 300. Let's go. Starfield Shepherd gets us a Hide Claw, I guess. This is fine. Boots again! What is with Boots on 1? Why do I keep getting the single card? I have one of it in my deck, I swear. What the hell, dude? Oh my god. The fun police are here. Well, we might as well get this out now. Bro, Authority in the main. Who hurt you? It might be a life gain deck. It's not going to get us anything, but we will attach the boots here. It'll give us Ward 2. Ride's End. Alright, dude. Oi, oi, oi. Ketramos. So it's some jank exile deck, I guess? This is where the damn Authority of the consoles is such a pain. Alrighty. I like how my cards in exile are the thing that's keeping Ketramos going right now. Holy hell. Guys, I think we might have queued into a bad matchup. I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty, just gotta pass. Yeah, he's just going to sit there. He's just going to be a wall. And all we can do is pass. And he's probably just going to Fountain Port or Demo Field. Oh my god, brother. The end. I'm going to scoop in response to this. I don't want to misseed my deck. Alright. Opponent is on some no fun allowed bullshit, so we got to meet him where he's at and diversify our threats then. Self-destruct actually stays in. We want to keep Twin more for Beezer. Probably Lightning Helix goes. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Magebane Lizard. I don't know how many creatures he's running. Man got the blind authority of the consoles. That was wild. Alright, double claw. We love to see it. Consoles on one. Oh boy. So now we got to play around Split Up, which he almost certainly runs. Terminus, alright. So it might seem counterintuitive, but I'm only going to attack with one Lizard here. Because we need to beat Split Up. We can't afford to lose a full board to Split Up. And it's 1 extra damage. I'll take the damage. I had a feeling he was trying to wait for me to buff it. And I'll just double buff. We'll just pummel him with Hired Claws. Oh my god, brother. The end. That's a mental include game 1. I don't know how this guy played. Like, I don't know how this guy sits on high ladder with a deck like this, but he might have switched to it. This is the kind of thing I would see at like 80%, 90%. I will not salt off, I promise. White. Get lost, sure. He takes 4 here. This might be one of my better Sunspine Lynx moments. I'll take it. It'll hose the life gain, deal damage to him, and I can use a map token on it to get some value at least. Oh, please give me that. Another The End. Man said 1 The End wasn't enough. I need to run 2. I don't know what brother's doing. Alright, there goes 3 Lynxes, I guess. Self-destruct goes back into my deck too, which is very upsetting. Oh my god, another removal spell. Opponent can play anything other than Oops All Removal, because that would be kind of cool. So if he has Ketramos, it's online now, which would be very tragic for me. Alright, all that's left to do is keep playing creatures and hope they actually get to stay on the board, I guess. Oh, brother. Get me out of this game, dude. Oh, my lord. I mean, he just plays a colorless card and yeets Chandra out of existence, right? My only saving grace here is Chandra gets around authority. All I can do is try and go for the kill at this point. I've been double the ended. Oh, he kept it on top. It's so over. The end number 3. Brother, I don't want to play against this opponent. Disgusting high roll, honestly. Ugh. I feel robbed. That's our first loss of the day. It had to happen, I guess. Oi, oi, oi. Big sad. Never cue me against this opponent again. Here we go. Number 197. I would very much like to win here. Not with this hand, I will, though. Alright. I think this is keepable. Probably been lightning. Probably been self-destruct. We want to draw into that card. Yep. Give me some red mana, please. Stadium Headliner. Oh, it's Rakdos. It's the Rakdos one-shot deck. Very cool. We'll hold on to Lightning Helix, I think. We gotta time it against this deck. He hasn't had red Leyline, so we're not at risk of getting one shot. Let's see if the dude puts all his pump spells on the 1/1. He says no. Alright. Hired Claw. Again, we're not at risk of getting one-shotted here, so I'm inclined to press on. The card I gotta play around is him trading here with a buff spell. So maybe we don't go for the play I was thinking, which was Starfield Shepherd, grab a Hired Claw. I need to hold this Lightning Helix, I think. We'll play it a little slower, I think. What do we get here? Next turn, what's it gonna be? I'm just thinking. Yeah, okay, that has to be the thing we Lightning Helix. Or does it? I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for Lightning Helix here, and if this eats what's it called? The Turn Inside Out, I think we're alright with that. Ooh. I only have one red source, though. Let's just minimize his damage. We'll play the Hellkite. Zap the Headliner. With no creatures, he loses a ton of his reach here. And that puts us firmly in the lead here for the race, the aggro race. And I'm feeling comfortable on 15 life with no ley line on the board. I'm ready to be absolutely blown out. He's just going to send it. All right. Full bore. Up to 11. Down to 4. All right. Oh my god. It's such a solitaire moment sometimes. Alright. Well played, opponent. So in that case, Stormbrood goes out. Fire Magic and Get Lost go in. Same with Sheltered by Ghost. We really need that interaction and healing. I do rate our game 2 and 3 here. And we cut 1 helmet, actually. We're not going to need it in this matchup, really. The key to winning this matchup is simply spot removal, spot removal, spot removal. No. Bear. No, I can't keep this. There's no red mana. Oi, oi, oi. Alright. Our luck might be drying out, guys. Opponent keeps a hand of 6. I bet it's a ley line. Nope. No ley line. Love to see it. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Challenger. Oy, 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 dude. We got to get rid of this now too to deny card advantage. We're really running out of resources already. Oh my god. You know, I'm actually going to leave the Screaming Nemesis here to block. We just need to draw into proactive answers here, I think. I mean, I'll take the block. I'm not... Like, he can Might of the Meek it. He will. He has it. Very disappointing for me. Another Might of the Meek. Man, what an absolute solitaire of a game. Buff it again? Alright. Now it's out of reach, I guess, for Nemesis. Very sad for me. My hope is that that's good, though. And that he's out of steam now. Because we'll go Hellkite here. We'll just zap the headliner. With 2 cards in hand, hopefully he's nearly out of gas here. I'll play the Screaming Nemesis next turn and just put him in the same position. Slick shots show off, eh? That's all I can do. Now out is basically to hope he draws a buff spell. Oh my god, more creatures. Not great. So we'll just set up for big Hellkite, I think. Enters tapped, please. We gotta survive another turn. Oh my god, bro. Please stop. I'm begging you. He's just gonna go for the Alpha Strike. So, what do we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can buff itself too. So these are 2. We're down to 6. Oh, brother. I'm trying to math this. So we take 5 from this. So I think we do this, right? I think this is lethal for me. So 5 damage gets through this way. Alright. We send the 2 at him, and that's lethal. Oh, thank God, bro. We had to claw for that one. Holy moly. Alright. He's on the play now, though. So this is where it gets scary. We need to pray for a good hand here. High interaction hand, please, game. And do not make me mulligan more than once. I'm begging you. Well, I got what I wanted, but I can't keep no land hand into no interaction hand, so I've got to mull this again. Oh boy. Please mulligan, opponent. I'm begging you. I don't think he is. Helm. And Hired Claw. Ugh. Red Leyline? Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. I do like that. Okay. We'll have to take this damage. Make him waste a buff spell now. We gotta make him waste resources. Every buff spell he plays is damage not coming at my face. Or he could do that. I don't know why I didn't think he would do that. Alright, well, all I can do is Starfield Shepherd here. And grab a Plains to set up for a Nemesis next turn. And then after that, it's Operation Get Screaming Nemesis down and just sit it in his face. I hope he's not doing the math if he can one-shot me right now. That would be so depressing. He's doing the math, isn't he? Oh my god. What can you do, guys? Had to mulligan twice. Didn't have the interaction I needed. GG, idiot, I guess. Okay, nope, we're alive somehow. Genuinely can't believe I'm alive right now. And we just have to sit here. Oh, good game. Alright, opponent. So it buffs it. We block this. Sling 9 at him. Or does he have the fling? Did he just draw it? Wow. That's almost insulting, bro. Oh, you had a 1 creature hand. We're too washed to deal with it. And by washed, we just didn't quite have that interaction we needed, you know? Nope. Alright, we'll keep. In the mountain. Oh, it's the red aggro show, guys. Oh, it's the same deck again. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Saved by the 1-drop, though. I'll take the 2. So, what do we want here? Thinking helmet. We gotta prevent damage, so we won't attack yet. Slick shot, show off. Oh my god, he's got a buff spell ready to go. Alright. No, hang on, that's a bad trade. We'll do this. That's... Put it on your creature that doesn't get blocked, buddy. Alright. Sure. Be my guest. So we remove that. He's nearly out of gas here. Hideclaw is not blocking Ember Heart Challenger next turn, so we'll swing for damage. I would be very happy to see a piece of interaction soon. Oh, nice. Alright, I think we go Helmet. Into Shepherd, grab Plains. So that we set up for next turn. And then we'll play the second Hideclaw. These guys have one job, and it's to soak up damage for me. He's just gonna swing with the lizard, so we just block with one lizard then. I was gonna double block Emberheart Challenger, which I think he rightly picked up on. Sellsword, hey? What do we do? We'll go the Shepherd. We'll set up for lethal if we can. We will grab Hired Claw at this point. And we attach. The dream is opponent passes here. He does not. He says, "You must die, brother." He draws some crazy answer. I'm dead to any buff spell here. Ugh. No, I found it. Of course he did. Oi, oi, oi. Very unfortunate. Well, same deal as last game. We swapped the Stormbrood out for Sheltered by Ghosts and Get Lost. And Fire Magic. We just need instant speed interaction. Yeah. The matchup against this deck feels entirely dependent on whether or not you get shafted by your starting hand. Like, I can't mulligan twice, more than twice feasibly. So if I don't get interaction, I'm kind of just donezo. Doesn't matter how much I jam in the deck, if I don't find it. We're going first, so we can keep this. We have one interaction card. Oh, he's got red Leyline, doesn't he? Yep. Okay. No one drop. Oh, he's not going to kill me out of nowhere, so... Oop. Nemesis comes down. We're just going to start getting damage on him, because we kind of have to deal damage to him to win the game and all that. But we might need a defensive Screaming Nemesis again. Opponent passes. Alright. Don't mind if I do. We'll find that Plains. Yeah, we don't need Hired Claw at this point in the game. And we'll set up for a big sightless? A big Starfield Shepherd next turn if we can. The Lynx, we take 2. Alright. Don't mind if I do. We'll grab a Nemesis. Or we'll grab a Plains to set up for a Nemesis next turn, I think. Like, we can double Screaming Nemesis next turn, which should close the game out, ideally. I have to block this. It doesn't matter what he does here. Yeah, there's just no ifs or buts. This has to be blocked. It's just how his deck is. Doesn't... Oh, no, it gets Trample. Alright. Draws 2. Full bore. Oh, boy. Are we dead at 21 to this deck, bro? Living on 16, alright. Another Hired Claw. So we'll jam Cloud here. We'll chuck the booties on him. And we swing one Nemesis? Or do we swing both? No, we have to swing one. We got a double block. That should set up lethal next turn, assuming we survive. The spooky card is Might of the Meek again. No, he just goes for it again. So this blocks here. Cloud probably blocks the Hired Claw. Nah, Cloud's gonna block the Challenger. So that way, if he wants to target a creature to buff it up, he doesn't get card advantage. That's our highest percentage play, I think, here. He's gonna do it anyway. This doesn't give it trample. Alright, he whiffs. Nice. Wait, what? It has trample? Oh, Dreadmore's Eye does give trample. Oh my god. So we're on 15 life right now? Yep. Should have played around, you know. What can I do there, dude? Ay, ay, ay. What a robbery. Man, we've what, lost 3 in a row now? Our legacy immediately crushed by just not drawing interaction. If you need a live demo on the State of Standard right now, you're getting it right now. Alrighty. Alright, first palatable hand we've had in a few games. We'd love to see it. Sultai. Up, it's Reanimator combo, maybe? Yep. We do not have a way to hate it out, unfortunately, right now. So this could be tough. I think we grab a Lava Spur Boots. The Scholar. Bringer. Oh my god, has he got combo immediately? Are we just gonna get done? Are we gonna get Rip Bozoed? So this is a Burst Lightning target. We'll just jam this for the boots. At this point, our life total does not matter. We are literally at the mercy of our opponent turn 4-ing us. Yep, alright, GG. Sigh. Alright, rest in peace in. We could go self-destruct. Try and just one-shot him. Magebane Lizard. How does Get Lost stack up in this deck? It removes the Awaken the Honored Dead, which is pretty relevant. Maybe we're a Kraza. We just want to put creatures on the board and wipe him out as soon as possible. We'll run this. I mean, we can run Sunspire Lynx, but I think at that point, the game's already over. Alright. Fun and interactive, haha. Yeah, dude. I should have known. Turn 4, the game is over. That's what we've been dealing with the whole time. Also, I should be honored that the Koth, Magic the Gathering's own Koth, is in my chat right now. How you going, Koth? Have you tutored for any mountains lately, my guy? Good, thank you. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad one of us is enjoying ourselves. Cash grab, alright. No, well, he's got one of the cards he needs. Steam Core Scholar, aka walking Lightning Helix target. What do you discard? 1. Alright. So with Arden in his grave, the card we need to respect... We still need to respect him getting a copy of that. So I guess we can't do anything, we just have to chill. Alright, sure. We have to respect Kavero getting Arden, unfortunately, and just get losting it immediately. Yep, immediately snaps it. That's 2 games of this nonsense, bro. Perish. Now I would love to draw Rest in Peace off the top to really, you know, let him know. So I'm thinking about Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon on this end step, but I think it's probably better to play a creature here. It's going to be more damage. Cash grab, alright. We're not getting one shot. Well, if he has Overlord here, we do die next turn with no interaction. So this is 5. We can put him down to 8. I think we take it. Alright, it's time to go for lethal. Well, especially if we draw this. Assassin's Trophy. Oh, he's mega dead because he had to use the 1 life there. Sure. Whew, we hang on by the skin of our teeth there. Not lately, Koth, my dude. I thought you were always looking for mountains. Unbelievable. When are they going to print Koth into standard again? Bring back our king. Bring back the big red king. Alright. I pray for no turn 4 combo this time, please. He's had it twice now, which means, you know, statistically, now it's my turn to one-shot him on turn 4. Makes a mulligan. What does this hand do? Nothing. Yeah, there we go. Reprint the OG one, please. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'm actually going to bin Helix, I think. Kraza time. Let's give our boy haste. No bit of triumph, it looks like. Well, there's a Kavero, so now he just needs to have relevant cards in his grave, I guess. Please don't mill something gross. I'm begging you, opponent. What does it want to tap? Yeah, right. I don't have the luxury to play around next turn, I think. I've just got to put pressure on him ASAP. And we gotta hope he doesn't bullshit mill 3 cards here. That's an Overlord. I think if it comes in as a copy of an Overlord, that's not too bad. That could be a lot worse. I will say that. Reclamation Sage. That's a cool include. Oh, he takes this block because he wants me to tap out. Oh, man. I'll do it. Alright, here comes the discard a card. Is it Bringer of the Lost Gift? Ooh. Then he hits the Overlord. Alright. Alright. Now there's Arden. What does he grab with it? Fate Weaver. So I guess he's just going to slam that. We'll hold on to Get Lost. Ugh, doesn't feel great, but I think we're going to have to do this. How much does he want to keep the Fate Weaver? That is an interesting choice of block there. Alright. So he gets Arden again, I guess? Awaken the Honored Dead. Oh, boy. I think our goose is cooked, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, man. What do I do here? So my out is basically praying for him to, not mill 3 good cards here, I guess. At least I can keep putting out Hired Claws. Alright, be merciful, game. Be merciful, please. Okay, that's fine. Oof. So Kavero comes down, and he's gonna copy what? A Nemesis. Alright, fine. I think I just let him have this. Because I think he's just trying to bait me to remove this, right? Did it complain? It complained. My partner's gotten home. She is partaking in the tried and true hobby of bouncing the cat like a baby. So we Lightning Helix on the stack here. So that way we get some healing at least before we lose our ability to heal. I don't think I have another Nemesis in the grave, right? Dude, we are one rest in peace away from winning here, I think. I would love to see rest in peace. So what's this going to come in as a copy of? Probably Black Overlord if I were him. He's looking for something in my grave, I guess. He's just going to take Krauser, I guess. Yeah, that's the smart pick right there. Oh, that's his last Kavero. No, never mind. Alright, well, we're rest in peace and a prayer right now. That's not rest in peace, game. So what does he bring out then? Oh, it's just over, bro. I think it's actually just over, sadly. I fear. Whamp, whamp. Well, we tried, gang. Like, he just slams it here, right? There's no reason for him not to. If he doesn't play Kavera, he's just giving me time. He's got it. He's got the win right now, but I think he's so scared of something. Alright, going to combat. Sure. Mills more things. Sure thing. Man is allergic to finding lands, though, apparently. How many Kaveras in his grave now? One. Literally just one. Steam Core Scholar. Yeah, he just wants me to tap out, this guy. Well. Okay. I don't think I win from here, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, GG. Alrighty. Well played, opponent. What's the damage? Oh, we're 1251. We'll save it for tomorrow, I think. We got up to 300. And then we went on a generational loss streak, apparently. But it was a good bunch of games all around. Thanks for stopping by tonight again, everyone, as always. If you want more gameplay of this Cloud deck, I've put up a video this morning about it on my channel, so check it out if you want some high-quality gameplay for a deck that I'll be watching after the bans, I reckon. Till then, I'll be live tomorrow. I promise I will be live tomorrow. I'm absolutely planning to be. So, I'll see everyone same time tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Follow if you're interested in more Jerry. I certainly would. What great value. Till then, see you around, everyone. Bye.